Hey friends, today we are hanging out in Disney Springs and it is officially November, so I wanted to come out and try the new cookie of the month at Gideon's Bakehouse, do a little shopping at the World of Disney since it's switched over to the Christmas season and they have lots of new merchandise and maybe some discounted Halloween merchandise. And we also have dining reservations at Chef Art Smith's Homecoming because it has a brand new menu. So we're gonna eat some food, do some shopping, and have a beautiful Disney Springs kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. It is a beautiful fall day here in Florida. The temperatures have been getting as low as the 60s, so I'm finally able to wear some flannels and I'm excited to hang out at the Springs. I want to take you guys around and show you all of the updates and check out all of the other cool specials they got going on for the month of November. I normally don't start celebrating Christmas until after Thanksgiving, but Disney just jumped right into it. I mean, Halloween was just 3 nights ago, and as of November 2nd, all of the Christmas decorations around at the Magic Kingdom, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and Jollywood Nights start this week, and Disney Springs completely switched over to all their holiday merchandise. So there's going to be lots of new snacks and merch to show you, and I'm excited. I had a great Halloween season this year, but I think I'm ready for all of the holiday festivities to begin. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think it's too early for Christmas? And I think we're going to start by making our way to Gideon's Bakehouse for the cookie of the month. And here is a look at the menu for the month of November at Gideon's. And I love the artwork this month. This is Samuel the Scarecrow. He looks like a scary pilgrim. And the cookie of the month is a chocolate churro cookie. But they're also doing stuffed cookie month. A different flavor appears each week. So every week they're going to have a different stuffed cookie and the chocolate churro cookie. So it looks like we got 2 cookies of the month and the Mexican chocolate cold brew to try. I'm excited. I still can't get over the artwork though. This might be one of my favorites. I thought I was only getting 2 cookies until I got in there and I noticed that the coffee cake, the morning exclusive cookie, was still available. So I decided to pick it up and show you guys. So we got a trio of cookies to try. And look at the box they put them in. Isn't this awesome? Delicious things await. I love Gideon's presentation, like their packaging and everything. I think it's what makes it such a cool experience. But we're gonna dive on in, try 3 cookies, a coffee, and I'll let you know what I think. First things first, I think we should start with the stuffed cookie. And I don't even know what the flavor of this cookie is. I have to look it up. Each week they're going to be changing the flavor. And I think this is my first time having the stuffed cookie at Gideon's. And also, you know how I was talking about how I love the packaging? Look at this. When I opened up the box, it actually says, "Memento more for me." Isn't that so cool? Memento more for me, like memento mori. That's awesome. So let's break on into the cookie. I'm gonna bet this is gonna look really cool when we break into it, because like I said, it's a stuffed cookie, so they got something going on inside there. I just looked up the flavor and it's a vanilla bean sugar cookie stuffed with delicious cream cheese frosting. And this is like the original Gideon stuffed cookie, but the next week they're going to be doing a chocolate peanut butter stuffed cookie and then a birthday cake stuffed cookie and a pumpkin cheesecake stuffed cookie. So it's going to be a lot of fun for this whole entire month if you like cookies, and we're going to dive on in. I'm not the biggest fan of cream cheese frosting, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna like this one, but I know I'll definitely like the chocolate peanut butter one. I just want to see what it looks like on the inside. So here we go. This is gonna be a pretty fun looking stuffed cookie break. Oh, it's very soft. Look at that. Almost just like falls right apart. But inside there, you got some delicious cream cheese frosting. So let's dive on in. My first time eating a Gideon stuffed cookie. The stuffed cookie is definitely a very good cookie. I love all of the filling. It's like the perfect ratio. It's not too much filling in there. I thought it was gonna kind of like drip all over the place, but like I said, it's like the perfect amount. And it's probably not gonna be my favorite out of all the 4 cookies they're putting out, only because I said, I don't like cream cheese that much, but I still think it's really, really good. And if you like cream cheese a lot, you're gonna love this cookie. So now we're gonna move along. We still got 2 more cookies in here. 2 more cookies to go. Look at that. I like trying to like feel which one it is. I think this one might be the chocolate churro one, or it could be the coffee cake. We'll find out. I was wrong. It's not the chocolate churro cookie. It's actually the coffee cake cookie. This is a morning exclusive. They sell it in the AM, and then once it sells out for the day, it's done. And I've been wanting to show you guys. I've had it before. It's one of my favorite cookies of all time, but every time I get there, it's always sold out. And I figured, why not? We're gonna eat 2 cookies today. Might as well make it 3. So here it is. This is the coffee cake exclusive, and honestly, we should probably eat this and drink our Mexican chocolate cold brew at the same time. It's a coffee cake cookie, so let's break on in here. It's so soft. Look at that. Oh my Lanta. I love this cookie, and I'm gonna grab my coffee so I can have it ready, but first let's just try the cookie on its own. Absolutely incredible. This is up there probably in my top 3 Gideon's cookies of all time. Look at the layers. Look at that. This is such a great cookie, and like I said, I bet you it's gonna go really well with the Mexican chocolate cold brew. Nice little coffee cake chocolate cold brew. This is actually new this month too, and it's basically like a spicier triple chocolate cold brew. It's almost like the chocolate churro cookie, which I'm kind of confused because I feel like this is a Mexican chocolate cold brew, and then inside Gideon's, the cookie that they have marked as the chocolate churro cookie was marked as the Mexican chocolate cookie. So I don't know which is which, but I figured this would go well with the coffee cake cookie. So let's dive on in. Take a little sip. Let me try it on its own first. Ooh, that's rich. That's very rich. And now a little of this cookie combo, cookie coffee combo. The cookie coffee combo bite is incredible, and I really like the cold brew. It's got a nice little cinnamon bite to it. It's not spicy, but it's got something biting at you. And like I said, this is one of my favorite cookies of all time. And now I think we might as well just move along to the final cookie. It's the final cookie. Da-da-dun-dun. I'm definitely gonna be carrying the rest of these cookies around with me. I'm not eating all these cookies in one sitting. I already have a graveyard of half-eaten cookies in my freezer at home that I talk about, and now I'm gonna add a lot more. But here it is, the chocolate churro cookie. And this looks really good. At first I thought it was a chocolate chip cookie, but look at that. It's chocolate all the way through, front and back. So let's dive on in here. Let's give it a break. Break me off a piece of that chocolate churro cookie. Oh, wow. This looks very, very rich. Here we go. The chocolate is thick with this one, and it's got, like I said, a nice little cinnamon bite to it, but it's not spicy. I like it a lot. You can see the little thin layer there. That's like a chocolate churro filling. Tons of chocolate chips on the top, and it's a little bit messy, but I'm glad we got to try it. I can't even believe we just tried 3 different Gideon's cookies in one sitting. I definitely need to wash my hands, but I'm gonna let you know which ones were my favorite. If I had to pick my favorite cookie that we tried today, I think I'd have to go with the coffee cake cookie. And I know it's not one of the new ones, but like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of rich chocolate and the cream cheese icing, but I love that coffee cake cookie. I mean, all the other cookies, I'm not saying they're bad. It's just, preference. And I'm glad that we got to try them, and I look forward to trying the upcoming stuffed cookies, especially the chocolate peanut butter one. That one looks amazing. So now I think we're going to move along. Enough of the cookie business. Now it's time to make our way into the world of Disney. Last time I was here, I showed you guys that they started putting out Christmas merchandise in the front of the store, but now they've got the Christmas merchandise in all of the store. Look at it in here. Wow, they got a big train display in the middle. That's new this year. I love the uplighting too. It looks so fancy. Look at this. That's actually awesome. And it goes all the way back. You can see snowflakes and then the most magical place on earth sign. They even got Christmas trees already. I feel like they did way more decorating this year. You can actually see a lot of different cutouts of characters dressed in their holiday vest. Wow, just look at how cool it looks in here. I love all of the decorations. You've got Pluto over here dressed up as a reindeer, Donald. They even have Mickey on a sleigh up there. They really did decorate this well in here. And like I said, some of this merchandise they already released back in October, but a lot of it's new. I think most of the new stuff's on the back wall there, so I think we'll head there first. Take a look at that Pluto hat. That is awesome. I don't know how much it is. $34.99, but I think that's so cool. And then they've got some nice pajama sets, a pair of sweatpants here. I like the sweatpants, they look nice, along with the Mickey sweatshirt. I think they would go well together. And then here are the pajamas. I used to get the Mickey or the mini pajamas every year, and I haven't gotten any new ones, so I might want to get one. $59.99 for the pajama set. And then they got a t-shirt right here. The most magical place on earth, Disney Springs. This is something that's really cool. They have a Muppet Christmas Carol 12-day countdown calendar where each day includes a plush. So you get 12 Muppet plushes, and that's awesome. I love calendars like this, but usually I can't wait till the 12 days of Christmas to open it all. I honestly want to know what the plushes look like. Like, they only show 4 on the front, so who are the other characters? I don't know if it's on the box. No, it's not on the box. Oh, and it's $159.99. Holy moly. But I want to know which characters are in there. That is so cool. And then they also have the classic Tinkerer toy construction set, just like Toy Story Land. I love how they're doing all of these classic toys, but with a little Disney twist to it. The Pirates of the Caribbean play set over here. And then I noticed they have Lincoln Logs, but they're Country Bear Jamboree Lincoln Logs. Isn't that awesome? Look at Big Al right there. And it comes with 91 pieces in here, and that's $34.99, but that's really cool. I like that a lot. I sometimes struggle with my impulsivity. I almost just bought that Muppet Christmas calendar just so I can see what all the plushes look like. But I just looked it up online and now I can see what they look like. So I saved myself $159. And plus I don't need to be spending that much money on 12 plushes. So I think we're gonna move along and go check out the co-op. I wanna see if they have any Halloween merchandise marked down because we're so into the Christmas season already. And I wanna see it all decked out. Usually they do a good job decorating the co-op. And take a look at that. It's a little red truck hauling a Christmas tree. It looks like they got a lot of Christmas merch inside the co-op. This last time I was here was all full of pumpkins, and now we're merry and bright. Ooh, I found a hoodie that I think I love. I haven't seen this one yet before, but look at on the back wall there. Look at this. It's just a black hoodie and a Santa Mickey hat on it. That is really, really cool looking. $69.99. And then they have some more Spirit jerseys over here. I don't think I've seen this one. I saw the green one before, but maybe I have. Oh, and they have another hoodie over here. Look at this green one. Wow. I love all the Santa Mickey love. Along with the shirt, too. This is a really cool shirt. It kind of reminds me of Michael Eisner a little bit. You know, it's got that Michael Eisner feel to it. The co-op is looking amazing, and there's a lot of good merchandise out, but I want to wait until December because we're going to come back and do a December video, and a lot of the new like holiday food doesn't start until the middle of November, and Disney Springs has a bunch of brand new holiday treats this year. A few of them are really worth checking out. Over at Amorette's Patisserie, there's a butterscotch Christmas candy, which is like a butterscotch mousse with brown butter cake. And then at Jock Lindsay's Hanger Bar, they're gonna do the holiday bar, and they have a wreath of Wellington with steak and Gruyere cheese. I like the way I say words, it's very fancy. And then I also hear that they're bringing back the holiday deviled eggs and turkey egg rolls, like turkey dinner egg rolls, over at the Hanger Bar, or the holiday bar. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then even the Coca-Cola store, you know, the Coca-Cola store, the rooftop bar, they're doing a gingerbread float this year. So a lot of good treats to come back in December. Now I think we're gonna start by maybe making our way down to Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. I want to try the new food. A lot of people have been talking how amazing it is, and it's already one of my favorite restaurants in Disney Springs. I mean, it's between Boathouse and Homecoming. I don't know which one's my favorite, but they're both amazing. I think I'm gonna ask them if I can sit outside on the dock. Look at this, they have a little seating area on the water, on the springs. These are the springs that Disney Springs are talking about. It doesn't look like anybody's over there, but I don't even have a reservation. I'm just doing a walk up. Sometimes there's like, you know, room on the bar or outside seating because a lot of people don't like to sit outside, but this is the perfect weather for it, so we're gonna see if we can make it happen. They said I can sit outside, and look at how cozy these accommodations are. Look at these chairs. They actually have leg rest on them. They look very comfy, and we're out on the springs. The beautiful springs of Disney. Look at that. This is such a nice dining experience. I've eaten out here before, but I don't think I've ever eaten out here with this nice weather. So let's dive on in. Let's go sit down in one of these chairs and see how comfy they actually are. Ooh, this is cozy. I like the chair, very sturdy, good back support. You get to sit out here, stare out at the springs. This is very cozy accommodations. Here is a look at the menu, and like I said, they're famous for their fried chicken, but I want to try some of the new menu items. For starters, they've got bacon wrapped shrimp tossed in our house-made hot honey sauce, so I think we'll get that. And then they brought back the sweet potato mash. I love these sweet potatoes, so it'll go well with our entree, which is going to be the new southern pot roast. Look at that. Holy moly, it's $42 for pot roast. $42 for pot roast. Something tells me it's got to be pretty good. I think that's the most expensive item on the menu. Wow. Now I'm intrigued. I usually get pot roast because it's the cheapest thing on the menu, but like everything else is in the $30 price range. The only thing that's $40 and up is the pot roast. So we're gonna do a little pot roast, a little shrimp, a little sweet potato, and a little biscuit. And just like that, our appetizers have arrived. I ended up getting the bacon wrapped shrimp, like I said, along with a basket of biscuits. And I love this jam right here. Look at that. It's so good. So I think we'll dive on in. Might as well start with these precious beauties. And it looks like you get a pretty good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shrimp for $18. Well, that's not really a good amount, and it's kind of expensive. But I bet they taste good. You know, I've never been a hot honey fan until I started eating it on pizza. I've been having a lot of hot honey pepperoni pizza lately, and I think I like it a lot. So when I saw these little beauties on the menu, I knew I had to come out and try it. Bacon wrapped shrimp and hot honey. Let's just dive on in. I don't know if there's a tail in there or not. I don't think so. So I'm gonna scoot it up to the top and then take a little bite. The bacon wrapped shrimp is incredible. And it's a beefy shrimp in there, wrapped up in some bacon. And the hot honey sauce isn't really hot. It's more sweet. It's honestly, I feel like it's a candy almost. Very delicious. Actually, I'll remember these. This might go down as one of my favorite foods at Chef Art Smith's homecoming because it's that good. And I'm glad I got 5 more to go. 5 more shrimp and a bunch of biscuits. Enough of the shrimp business. Let's break on into these biscuits. Look at how delicious these are. And I usually don't like cheddar biscuits, but the jam combo is just so good. Literally, they might be better than Red Lobster's biscuits. They're not as good as Texas Roadhouse's dinner rolls though. Those are just supreme. So cheers. The biscuits are incredible on their own, but the best way to enjoy them is with a little jam. And I'm not even sure what kind of jam they use here. Could be huckleberry. I don't know. Whatever it is, it tastes good. Another really popular appetizer here is the thigh-high chicken biscuits, which are these biscuits, and they come with fried chicken drizzled with hot honey, the same hot honey that's on these shrimp. So if you put the shrimp on the biscuit, then now we have thigh-high shrimp biscuits. Look at that. And the main event has arrived. Here it is, the Southern Pot Roast. Slow-cooked braised beef with roasted tomatoes, house-made demi-glaze, and lemon butter sauce, served with creamy mashed potatoes, broccolini, and carrots. And look at this lemon butter sauce on pot roast. I knew it had to be very fancy for $42, and it looks incredible. The coloring on the plate, it just looks very appetizing. And I also got the sweet potato mash. Look at that. I love the sweet potatoes here, and it's all underneath that bed of like toasted marshmallows. So I think we're gonna dive on in. I mean, we got a lot of food, but it all looks amazing. I think we should start with the sweet potato mash. Look at how amazing this looks. I like how they toast the marshmallows. Oh my Lanta. This is a little hot. I gotta set it down. It's burning my fingers, but I want to get a lot of marshmallows on this bite. Look at that. Oh, I love sweet potato mash. I think this is the perfect Thanksgiving side. Absolutely incredible. And there is a lot of marshmallows on top of that. But it's so delicious, and it goes really well with chicken. I already have mashed potatoes with my pot roast, but I wanted to have this because, like I said, they took it away and they brought it back. So it's a rare treat to see it here again. I don't know how I'm going to like this lemon butter sauce on my pot roast, but we'll find out. I guess that's how they do it in the South. But there it is, the pot roast. I hear that they had a braised short rib on the menu here, and a lot of people are saying it's just as good as that. So we'll find out. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about this lemon butter sauce yet. I enjoyed my first bite, but I kind of have to see what it tastes like with everything together. I mean, they have like another sauce that maybe is like cooked in with the pot roast, and then they just top it with the lemon butter, but it actually is really good. One more bite should let me know exactly everything I need to know. Have you ever tried something before and you're like, I don't know how I feel about it after the first bite, and you gotta kind of like sit with it a little bit? Well, I kind of needed to sit with it, but I think I do like it. I think I like it a lot. It's kind of sitting in there. Now we're gonna add it with the mashed potatoes. The pot roast is seasoned so well. I don't know if you need to have this lemon sauce on there. I like it a lot, but I think I'll ask for it on the side next time. I think the pot roast on its own can do enough to fill the flavor gap. And the mashed potatoes are so creamy and delicious. I like to get a little big scoop on there. Well, maybe just a little tiny dab like that. The pot roast does come with 3 sides. You get broccoli, carrots, and mashed potatoes. So I guess that's not bad for $42. And you get a cheddar biscuit. I wish I would have known. I wouldn't have gotten a basket of biscuits, because now I got a lot of biscuits. So let's try it with the carrot here. I think my final verdict is I like the pot roast. I don't like the lemon sauce. Everything else is amazing. I love the sweet potato casserole, but in the future, maybe just a little brown gravy I'll ask for on the side. I just don't like mixing lemon with beef. Lemony beef. The overall dining experience has been incredible though. Sitting out here, watching the moon appear, the lights are starting to turn on in the water. I got pot roast and sweet potato casserole. Now I'm holding them both in my hands. You know what? I'm gonna add a little of that on there. You might as well get a little sweet potato pot roast casserole. Ooh. Well, I really enjoyed my dinner at Chef Art Smith's homecoming. This is the restaurant from the outside. We were just eating right over there. But now I think it's time to move along and go get Gracie her cupcakes from Sprinkles. I was gonna get a dessert at homecoming, but they don't have any new desserts on the menu. They do have that hummingbird cake and it's amazing, but I'd rather go somewhere, I haven't eaten at in a while. And I don't want to get cookies because we already had 3 of them today. So maybe a donut. Maybe we'll make our way to the other side of Disney Springs after we stop at Sprinkles though, because we gotta get Gracie her cupcakes. But I might be in the mood for a little donut. Sadly, I think Sprinkles sold out of their cupcakes, so I can't get Gracie a cupcake this time. They're getting real popular, and a lot of people are stopping and picking them up and taking them back home for their little babies. They even have advertisements for it out front, so I think Gracie's gonna probably be a little mad at me. It also looks like they got new personal layer cakes here. Look at that, 4 inches of layered sweetness. So I guess when they get the cupcakes back in stock, maybe I'll come out and try a nice personal layered cake. I guess I can have my cake and eat it too. You know what? In fact, I don't think I'm gonna go get a donut. If Gracie can't have her cupcake, then I don't need no donut. So we'll probably start making our way out. I wanna go home, check on Gracie girl. Like I said, I got a treat to give her at home. And also, I got a package I wanna open and show you guys that I'm pretty excited about. And there she is, the most beautiful dog on earth. Gracie girl. Hi. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I have no pup cups. I'm sorry, I don't have any pup cups. I'm sorry. What? I don't got nothing for you. I don't got none. Whoa, what was that? Was that a kickflip? Was that a kickflip? I got something for you. You want a treat? You want a sweet treat? Now, I know this isn't a pup cup from Sprinkles, but I wanted to give her a little peanut butter puppy butters. Puppy butters. Isn't that cute? You want a little puppy butters? Yes. You want this? Whoop. What? Here you go. Take it out of my hand. Take it. Oh. Well, it looks like Gracie is enjoying her puppy nutters, or puppy butters. Puppy butters, puppy nutters. Either way, like I said, they're not as good as the cupcakes at Sprinkles, but they're pretty good. They're not that bad. I promise we'll get you some more cupcakes soon. But you do like those nutty butters, don't ya? You like those puppy butters. You're a little puppy butter. Like I mentioned before, I got a package in the mail I want to open up and show you. And it has to do with something I've got coming up that I want to let you guys know about. We're going to be going on the inaugural sailing for the Disney Destiny. Isn't that awesome? In just a couple of days, we're going to be back out on the open sea or the open water. I don't know which way you say it, but I'm very excited. This is going to be my 3rd cruise ever, and they're all been within the past year. Can you believe that? In 1 year now, I've been on 3 cruises after going almost 30 plus years without ever doing one. And I'm excited to share all of my experiences with you. It's going to be a lot of fun because this ship looks incredible. And like I said, Disney sent me out a little box, and it's got me kind of excited. First of all, can we talk about how awesome this box is? It's got Hercules and Hades on top, and Hercules is probably one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. They actually have a musical on the Disney Destiny, a Hercules musical, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys, and I'm excited to watch it for myself. And Disney sent me out this box to get me hyped up for our inaugural cruise. And look at this. We've got a Spirit jersey, little Captain Mickey, some ears, a nice cup, and then a fancy little blanket that says inaugural cruise. Something like that. Oh, and then some paper back there. But honestly, look at the inside here. A lot of this is all cool things that are going to be happening on the Disney Destiny. And you can see all the different characters like the Lion King and Hercules and the pirates. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, Disney. I can't wait to share all of my experiences with you guys. So yeah, I am very excited to go on the Disney Destiny, and I have to say thank you guys. If it wasn't for you, none of this would ever be possible for me. I am forever grateful and honored that, you guys, want to watch my videos. I always say it only because I want you guys to know how much I appreciate it. And this is going to be, like I said, my third cruise in just about a year, and there are so many cool new things about this ship that aren't on any other ships. There's going to be a Lion King rotational dining, like a Lion King dinner show that I'm so excited. The Doctor Strange lounge, and then a Cruella de Vil lounge. There's like a lot of really cool, interesting things to this ship compared to the Wish and the Treasure, which are the other two that I've been on. So it's going to be a fun video, and I can't wait to, explore it all with you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. We had a great day at Disney Springs, and I can't wait to check out all the other holiday festivities around the Walt Disney World Resort and maybe a couple of other places. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!